Thanks. Hello, everybody. We are here at the IAJGS Share Fair. I am Jarrett Ross, one of the directors on the board for the IAJGS, and we have wonderful Marlis back here also recording. And I'm going to be taking you through the Share Fair, so for those of you who weren't able to attend the conference, you're going to be able to get an idea of what's going on. So the Share Fair is an amazing event where there's a lot of different groups who are doing a lot of different things that are talking about what they're doing. So one of the people that's doing something very interesting right here, we have Janet Silverman, who has this wonderful shirt for her book, and if you want to talk a little bit about it.
Sure. I had such a great time researching this. I spoke to lots of relatives, I investigated lots of documentation, and I put together something that I think is really interesting about not only my family's experiences as immigrants to the U.S. and settling down into the U.S., but I also found how they fit into the social history of the time and contextualize their lives with the backdrop of history, social, political, and otherwise. It was great. Thank you for speaking to me.
Yeah, of course, of course. Now, for anyone who'd like to buy your book, how can they do that?
They can do it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or 39,000 other places, ISBN number, or contact me at jsilverman@ancestry.com.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jarrett.
And now what we're going to do, we're going to walk around. I have two cameras going, so I have to keep looking at both. But we're going to walk around, and I'm going to turn the camera around so everyone can be able to see. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up and down and try to talk to some of these different booths and get an idea. So we're looking at Marlis right here. But here you can see much larger room. And so I guess we'll kind of start on this end. So we'll see if we can sneak in some folks. Hello, hello. So we'll start here because it looks like this table is available. Hi, so we're doing a live stream for the IAJGS Facebook group for the Share Fair. Just going around and talking to the different tables about what they're going on. So would love to have you talk about it. And this is a microphone I'll just hold there.
So our group researches the Kremenets district, which is in western Ukraine, about 100 miles east of Lviv. And we're just sitting here, people come up and we do lookups of their surnames and given names and see if we have any records with them. We're also doing a fair amount of helping people with the app and what should they do next, that kind of thing, general help. So it's been a lot of fun.
Very cool. Thank you so much. And just for those who are wondering, that is Kremenets district, and then I guess the not Jewish, but thank you very much.
Thank you.
My pleasure. So we're going to keep moving around. We're going to go over here and jump over to the Litvak-SIG. Hello. So we've got a live stream for the IAJGS Facebook page.
Great.
Just going around asking about the different groups. So if you could talk about Litvak-SIG, this is a mic I'll just hold right here.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Jody Zucker. I'm the president of Litvak-SIG. We have Litvak-SIG Day on Tuesday. Please come and join us starting at 8:30 with my talk on Litvak research. Then we have Dr. Jonathan Brent from YIMO presenting at 9:45, I think. Then we have the annual meeting and we have a luncheon again with Dr. Brent. So please join us.
Very cool, very cool. Well, thank you so much for telling
you
us.
See, I have the Lithuanian 1992 Grateful Dead basketball shirt. If you see, they were the bronze medal winners. Barcelona, sponsored by Jerry Garcia and the Grateful Dead because they had no money.
Very cool. Just a quick view of the table so everyone can see some of the fun stuff they have. And now we'll move on. Thank you so much. All right, and over here we have one of the big groups in the Share Fair, and this is the Jewish Gen tables. So we have the press, Romania research, and the German research division down there. So they have lots of stuff going on. If we can sneak in to talk to some people, we will, but we've got some books over here, see what they've got going on the different tables. And actually, I think we might be able to sneak in over here with Alex Kalzareth. Hello, Alex. I'm going to
Jarrett.
bombard you with a live stream. You're on the IAJGS Facebook page,
Woohoo.
live stream. So
I'm
wanted to
excited to
come
be here.
over and see if you could talk about the German Jewish Research Division. So this is just a mic I'll hold. So
Okay, so we focus on German-speaking places, so mostly Germany, including parts that are now in Poland, and we're happy to help you find your German-speaking ancestors. This is our new banner featuring my own family, but in Bruxelles, Germany, in the 1910s, and we're working on getting more records online, and German Jews lived in over 1,000 places, so there's a lot of areas to go.
lots of records.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much,
No
Alex.
problem.
All right, we're going to keep moving along, folks. We have our wonderful camera woman over here for the recorded video, but obviously we're going to live. And now we're going to come over here. And so now we have one of our Birds of a Feather groups, BOFs. So you're on a live stream for the IAJGS Facebook page. We're walking around the Share Fair. So if you want to just talk a little bit about the professional genealogist BOF.
I'm Jeanette, and I bring together the professional genealogists Birds of a Feather group. So we are a group that gets together once a year at conference, and it's where people who are working or aspiring to work as professional genealogists get together, share good practice, help people learning to become professionals, and that's what we do. So yeah, really good to see you today, and hope everybody has a wonderful conference. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jeanette.
My pleasure.
All right, we're going to keep walking. It's just a nonstop flow of tables and people. And we're actually going to jump over here, see if we can talk to Mark a little bit. So with the JGSGB, the Great Britain group, a little busy right now, so not going to be able to say much. But if you are looking for genealogy in Great Britain, there is a group that is going to be able to help you. I'm going to sneak around over here and try to get a good shot of what they have on the table, just so everyone can see. So we have our JGSGB United Kingdom SIG, and wonderful Mark Nichols back there, who recently tried to teach me how to pronounce some English towns that I still am trying to learn how to. All right, we're going to keep moving along, doing our fun live stream. So hopefully everyone's enjoying. And here we've got another one of the Jewish Gen divisions. So you're on the IAJGS Facebook page live right now.
I have ribbon envy. Look how long yours is. I don't have a genie one. I gotta go get that one.
You've got to get
That's
it.
what it is. It's
Yeah.
ribbon envy.
So we got you on live stream. We'd love to have you talk about the Austria-Czech Research Division.
Okay, so I have 3 hats here: Jewish Genealogy Portal, Genie User Group, and the Austria-Czech
Talk
Division.
about them all.
So Austria-Czech Division, we carved out many years ago on Jewish Gen. See, when it started up, the Germans took over Greater Germany, and the Hungarians took over Greater Hungary, and they squeezed us into nothing. And so we, about 20 years ago, carved out the Austria-Czech group in the middle of the Germans and the Hungarians. And we're the best of all of the Jewish groups because we have the best records and the most things available. So if your family's from Vienna or Austria or anywhere in the Czech Republic or even anywhere in Austria-Hungary, you come to us first because everybody, if you're from Galicia, if you're from Hungary, Slovakia, everybody sent an uncle or a cousin to Vienna, and we've got all the records. So you can find out tons about families from all over Austria-Hungary through the Austria-Czech Research Division. You want my other hats?
Yeah, the other hats too.
So I'm also a big fan and proponent and a volunteer curator of Genie.com. And Genie is a collaborative, online, worldwide family tree for everybody in the world that millions of people use. You use it, I use it, we all use it, and it allows us to work together like a giant jigsaw puzzle. And so you get to take advantage of other people's work and work collaboratively, and it's by far the best and most accurate tree anywhere in existence. And then the last thing is on Facebook, I started up a group called the Jewish Genealogy Portal. We have 78,000 members or something like that. Not everybody active every day, but it is the biggest Jewish genealogy group on Facebook, and I'm a founder of that and a moderator as well. And so if you have any question about anything to do with Jewish genealogy, you go to our Facebook group, Jewish Genealogy Portal, you say, I would like more information on my grandmother Rose, whatever. And then within minutes, people from all over the world are helping you build your family tree, and it's for free, and it's awesome. It's awesome. So anyway, I'm a big proponent and very happy to be again at the IAJGS conference in 2024 in Philadelphia. My documentary? Oh, yeah, I guess I can mention that too.
Yeah, the documentary.
So I did a movie during COVID. It came out last year. It's called Fioretta. I take my very reluctant teenage son, Joey, along on a roots trip, and we end up tracing back 500 years of our family history all the way back to the ghetto in Venice, Italy. And lots of fun. And revelations on all sides, and so far so good. I think everybody likes it. I've had dozens of people come up and say they've already seen it and love the movie. It's now available streaming on Amazon and Hulu and Tubi and whatever, all those different places. So Fioretta, look for it if you like history and you want something fun to watch. It's not as boring as you think. is what I would say. It's a lot of fun, and it's a good movie. They did a very good job with it. So thanks so much for the interview.
Yeah, certainly. Thank you so much for telling.
I hope I didn't say too much.
Thank you, Randy. All right.
So how does it zoom in? Like,
Oh, it doesn't zoom.
got it.
Yeah, it doesn't
that
zoom.
makes it easier. You don't have to worry about it. I just like keep standing closer.
All right, so we have more divisions. I'm not going to try to jump in too much because a lot of folks are doing all sorts of stuff, but it looks like we have someone available here. She's busy. Oh.
I'm just relaxing.
You're just relaxing. So one of the fun things about the Sheriff Fair, you can go and hang out with all of your friends and just sit down.
I just told her that we put records for her family that were indexed as of like last week, and they're on Jewish Gen.
Very
I have
cool.
a whole bunch of other names. I'm doing a bunch of Holocaust research, but I'm
So this is some of the fun stuff you can do here at the Sheriff Fair and at the Genealogy Conference. You have all sorts of experts and people that can help you directly in your research. So one of the very cool things to be able to do here. So we're going to keep moving along. And another one of the divisions, one of the bigger divisions, the Ukraine Research Division, one which I use many times. And you can see lots of big name genealogists just walking around having a good time. We've got Daniel Horowitz from MyHeritage, as well as Shelley Tardashi. We also have Adam Brown hiding right there, one of the Y-DNA study people, who's doing an amazing job. Hey Adam, we've got you on Facebook live stream for the IAJGS page. So would love to have you just mention a quick something about the Y-DNA project you'll be talking about.
Oh, well, we're going to have two talks about the Y-DNA project. One of them is about the migrations of the Jews eastward. We all know about the migrations westward into Western, the Mediterranean and to Europe, but no one talks about the migration towards the east. So we're going to give a talk tomorrow morning about Michael Watts and I, about how the Jews migrated east all the way to China. And then we're going to give a second talk Tuesday night on the surprising things we've discovered over 20 years of DNA testing. You know, we've had all kinds of amazing connections that we never thought were possible, both within the Jewish world and outside the Jewish world. So I think both talks are best, and look forward to having a turnout of interested people. And then we'll publish articles about it when we're done.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jarrett.
Yeah, thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Marlis.
Have fun. All right, we're going to keep walking around. I keep showing Marla so you can all see the wonderful camera lady who's helping film, but now this is me, just so you can see I am here. So I'm going to walk around a little bit. We have the Sephardic Research Division right here. They're really busy talking, but this is one of the newer research divisions with Jewish Gen, and it's being led with Michael Waz, as well as Serena Raffe, and they're doing an amazing job. Yeah, we could sure. So here we have Michael Waz with the Sephardic Research Division at Jewish Gen. We've got you on the IAJGS Facebook page live, and you're being recorded. So if you can just talk a little bit about the Sephardic Research Division.
So the Sephardic Research Division of Jewish Gen is we're getting a lot of work done. We're trying to get it really to a comparable level that the other divisions are doing. We're expanding work in the Ottoman Empire, in the communities in South America, the Sephardic communities that immigrated to South America, we're starting projects on the Portuguese Jews in Hamburg and Livorno and Pisa shortly. And we desperately need volunteers with skills in languages, at least for the Portuguese records. That would be very helpful because those will be mostly in Portuguese or later on German, Dutch, Italian, English. But if there's anybody out there who knows how to read Ottoman Turkish, please be in touch with me because I need help. Or any the archaic Hebrew scripts such as Solotreo, Mugrabi, Mizrahit, Hetzikalmus. Anybody there who can be in touch? We desperately need some help there because we can only do so much. We have a very our division currently covers everything from the Iraqi and Aleppan Jews in India and Singapore to the New World. So our geographical linguistic breadth is a whole lot more complicated than most of the other divisions. So. And Serena is the head of the Sephardic Research Division, if you would like to hear more from her.
Yeah, sure. So Serena, if you want to just talk a little bit about the Sephardic Research Division and getting it up off the ground.
So we were really excited, Michael and I, to start working on it, and we have a list of projects that seems to be endless. And we just look at it and we're like, how are we doing all this? So we definitely need volunteers with language skills, because we have projects from Egypt to, I don't know, listed all, or lots of projects. United States, the Ottoman records, Alliance records. There's so much out there to do that there's a world of records we can be contributing. So the list is endless, and we're going to just keep plugging away.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'll get that back from you.
Side note?
Yeah, certainly.
FYI, you guys should probably talk to Jan Bronski. He's doing our AI lab for the last 4 years using Transcribers, which I know you guys use as well. But he speaks 8 languages himself, and he's learning Turkish. May do something, and we're actually having much success with training in Arabic. So some things we might be able to share.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Cool. All right.
Lots of languages out there.
Yes.
Languages of the diaspora. There you go.
So we got lots and lots of stuff going on. We're walking around and getting lots of video. And I saw over here, we're going to see if we can sneak in Avrami Grohl, who it looks like he's actually videotaping something. So I'm going to see if I can sneak in here. But one of the fun things about being at the conference, there's all sorts of people to get help from. So you can see we always have to constantly sneak in because everybody needs the help. So we'll try to come back to Avrami when he gets a second. We'll keep walking around. So I guess we'll go this way and go up the other aisle. Constant flow of people here. But then it looks like we're going to come up to a table where now I need to have our camera woman talk about it.
Yay! Okay, so here we are at the Lador Vidor Foundation table, which is nice. Lador Vidor means from generation to generation, and it's behind a lot of what we do, which is helping people with their ancestral discovery. One of the major ways we're doing that is we have discovered the iceberg theory of Jewish genealogy, that 85% of the existing records that document Jewish lives are unknown to the research community. So our goal is to go find those records, discover them, and put them in the catalog so that the groups that do indexing, digitization, can use it as a shopping list and start determining which ones they want to prioritize and work on next. So we're going to put all this information into something called JCAT, a Jewish catalog, kind of like WorldCat. JCAT will be debuting in its first phase this conference with about 10,000 entries of Jewish newspapers and Jewish Yizkor books. The newspapers and the Yizkor books themselves are not there. It's a catalog entry. If they're digitized, it will take you to the server or the organization that hosts those particular issues directly. So that's one of the things we're doing, and we're also now hosting the newsletter of bite-sized news tidbits called the Weekly News Nosh, and we'll be putting it out in many, many forms and distributing it all over social media, as well as other mechanisms going forward. And let's see, what else do we have going? We have a new calendar for the first time called J-Days. It's broader than the genealogy community. It's basically bringing anything that is Jewish heritage or history or family history, any events related to those, will be posted on this catalog worldwide. So you can keep up with different things you can attend in person or online. First time we've ever done that is an organized Jewish community, which is amazing. And then lastly, we've just this week incorporated a new subdivision, division of subsidiary of Le Dorvador Foundation in Canada. And that's part of preparing to launch a pan-Canada survey for what record collections exist where to put them into JCAT. And so we'll be starting that effort. Along those lines, premiering is something called the Essentials series. And the first The Essentials research guide for Jewish genealogy is being done country by country, the first one for Canada. And the draft is up on the website. You should download it, look at it. Some of the links in there are not working right now, but it's 11 pages, and we're just going to continue to update it, keep it online. The next country. It tells you what to look for and where to look. So that's pretty much all that's going on this week here.
Awesome. Well, I'll get the mic back from you, and we'll go along and get some more tables. So I see we have some more people joining in. We're here at the Share Fair for the IAJGS conference. Which conference is this? 44th. The 44th IAJGS conference. Hello, Elena. Thank you for joining. So we have the IAJGS booth right here. So you can see that we have a booth. And on the other side of it, which we'll get in a second, is a booth for next year's conference. So for those of you watching who wonder when is the next conference, well, it's already being planned and we already know where it's going to be. So we'll get to see that in a second. But we're going to keep walking down this aisle. And I'm going to try not to move too fast for everyone because I'm sure it's a little blurry. But so you can see some of the different tables. This is the French Research Division. So you can see Jewish Gen has a wide variety of all sorts of different divisions. We'll see if we can sneak in somewhere. That's the trick to this whole thing, is the sneakiness. So, but all sorts of very cool stuff. I guess, yeah, this is the busy side. So I think we'll sneak back down this way, see if we can find some open tables. So another table busy, but this is the Lublin Zamość area BOF, Birds of a Feather.
How can we help you?
Hi, so we're doing the live stream for the IAJGS Facebook page. Walking around the Share Fair and getting everyone at their different tables to talk about what they've got going on.
Go ahead. Something's great about it.
This is the Lublin and Zamość Birds of a Feather table. We are part of JRI Poland, but we had a BOF since Toronto 2002. And we meet every year. Robin and I. Robin, if I'm going to this. I'm getting in on this. Robin and I are the co-chair of the Lublin Zamość BOF. And I just told you that we're meeting on Thursday from 11 to 12. We've been doing this a really long time. 26 years. Yes. This will be our 26th meeting. We're not always both there at them, but we've done it for 26 years. So we help people locate their relatives. We also have a Facebook group, the Zamość Facebook group. And we work through JRI Poland. That's our main thing. And Sonny is one of our, he is a town leader of how many?
9 towns in the Lublin Zamość area. We're basically people who have access to resources and a little bit of experience to help people find their family. It's a labor of love.
And I'm the Amish area research coordinator, and Robin is the Lublin area research coordinator, and we're pretty busy.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for stopping by.
Certainly. We'll see you all around. We're on a live one, so I'll talk to you later. Yeah, we're live. Yeah. So we're going to sneak around. One of the fun things is, turn around. One of the fun things about being here in the conference is you get to see all these people that you haven't seen in forever and talk about all sorts of stuff. So as I'm walking around, you'll see probably a few people saying things or trying to stop to talk. So we'll keep walking. We have the Gesher Galicia table. So for those who are from Gesher Galicia, and actually I think we might be able to sneak in here. Maybe we can talk to Max a little bit. So Max, we have you on the IAJGS Facebook page live stream, and we're just going around the share fair to ask about everyone's table. So if you could talk about Gesher Galicia.
Gesher Galicia. Galicia was a Austria-Hungary empire that encompasses parts of modern-day Ukraine and Poland. Yes, Western Ukraine and Eastern Poland. At one time, it was Austria-Hungary. At one time, parts were Poland and Ukraine. In fact, where my grandfather was born, changed hands so many times with the different occupying forces that it made it tricky to find out where the records were, and quite an experience. So the Gesher Galicia is the organization that helps with the record transcription and publication on the internet for being able to search for the specific sites. We have a relationship with JRI Poland, since there's some overlap, but we have independent regions. Where the JRI Poland is what was ever Poland. This is concentrated on the Austria-Hungary Empire that was once Galicia, Empire of Galicia. So we have our website, geshergalicia.org, with a independent, different database than on which has many records that would overlap. And like I said, there's a link between the two sites, but there's unique stuff available on the Gesher Galicia website.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for telling us, Max.
Sure, thank you.
And have a wonderful rest of your share fair. All right, we'll keep going down now. It doesn't look like we have anyone here at the Sal Kaplan Foundation, but I am familiar with the Sal Kaplan Foundation run by Mike Levin, and it's a wonderful website with a lot of amazing information, largely focused on areas in Ukraine. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anyone's manning the table, but at least there's a little representation. So we'll keep on walking down, and I see even more people coming in. So now we're going to stop here. We have the Mainline Genealogy Club. We're doing a live stream through the IAJGS Facebook, and just asking each table to talk about what they've got going on.
Sure. Well, we're the Mainline Genealogy Club. We meet at the Tredyffrin Library in Wayne, Pennsylvania, the second Thursday of every month, except for July and August. We have nationally and internationally known speakers that attend via Zoom or in person at our library. And so at this table here, we're signing people up for a raffle, where Sydney Cruz, who is one of the speakers here at the conference, is giving 4 different lectures. And we're going to be raffling off 2 one-hour consultations with her here at this conference. So we're very excited about that.
Very cool, very cool. Well, thank you for letting us know about the Mainline Genealogy Club.
And thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for the live.
Certainly.
Wait, the attendee behind you.
Oh, sorry. Oh, please.
If you could turn that off.
Oh, no, we're live. We're doing this. Sorry, we can talk later. I'm sorry. I kept looking behind me. Sorry. So one of the difficulties about doing a live stream, but we're gonna get a lot of people. Let's see if we can sneak over to Fort Wayne. So, oh, I had it backwards. I thought Fort Wayne had a table. Maybe I'm messing that up. So we have some people here. Hello. We're doing a live stream for the IAJGS Facebook page and wanted to see if you could talk a little bit about your table, the Mercer Museum.
Absolutely. So we are the Bucks County Historical Society. We operate the Mercer Museum in Fonthill Castle in Doylestown, Bucks County, Pennsylvania. On the third floor of the Mercer Museum, we have a research library where people can come in and access items related to Bucks County genealogy or property research or related to Henry C. Mercer's areas of interest.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And here's the information. So definitely check that out. Thank you. All right, I think we'll jump over, I guess we'll just jump over here to the Weitzman National Museum. Hello. We're doing a live stream for the IAJGS Facebook page, just wanting each table to talk a little about what they've going on, but obviously in Philadelphia. We love the Weitzman Museum, so tell us all about it.
So it is the story of the American Jewish people starting in 1654 and going through today. I'm very happy to say we are open and free Thursday through Sunday, 10 in the morning until 5 at night. And you will learn stories and culture and all kinds of things about the American Jewish experience. Things that I think you might know and things you might not know.
Very cool, very cool. We'll get a little bit of the spread. You guys have one of the more packed tables, I'd want to say.
We have some replica artifacts following a woman's journey from Russia in the early 1900s to Philadelphia. We send these out to the schools so that they can pick up and touch the artifacts and, you know, be ready when they come in and see them in person.
Very cool. Thank you so much. All right, let's see where we can jump to next. I guess we'll jump on over to Temple University. They've got a table. Hello. Good morning. We're doing a live stream for the IAJGS Facebook page. So just jumping from table to table, if you could tell us about what Temple's got going on.
So we are with Temple University's Special Collections Research Center, which houses the Philadelphia Jewish Archives collections. So we have pretty much a ton of resources that any researcher would need to start their genealogy search within the Philadelphia area.
Very cool, very cool. So for those who didn't know, Temple University, they've got records.
Come
visit.
Wonderful. Thank you both.
Thank you so much.
All right, now we're going to jump over to my cousin, or possibly two cousins, but we have Steve Jarrett, president of the JGS of Pittsburgh. Oh, you're watching?
Watching the live.
You're watching the live?
You mentioned it, and I'm like, oh, there you are.
So Steve watching live as he's now on it. So tell us about JGS Pittsburgh.
Come again? Okay.
Tell us about JGS Pittsburgh.
I refounded the JGS in 2017, 2018. Our membership is about a little over 200. We have members all around the world. We offer programming 12 months and newsletter, working on some other projects, and you know,
You met Gwen yet? She's great.
I don't know what else to really say. I'm bad at talking about myself and other things.
If people want to learn more about JGS Pittsburgh, where can they go?
They can go to www.pghjgs.org, or they can follow us on our social media channels at PGHJGS.
Awesome. Thank you, Steve.
And find us on Google or whatever.
Yeah, Google. Thanks, Steve. And they have a couple of different books related to some of what's going on. Funny enough, Barbara Burston was someone who one of my professors when I was at University of Pittsburgh.
These are books about the Jewish community in Pittsburgh and stuff like that, in Pittsburgh, in Squirrel Hill, and things like that.
Really busy.
So
very cool, very cool. All right, how's the battery looking? It's looking good. Yeah, we're good. All right, so we'll see if we can sneak in somewhere else. Oh yeah, we'll be good. So I guess we'll just walk down this way and see if we can catch anybody with an open table. So lots of stuff going on. Get a big panoramic of the whole room so you can see how large it is. So this is the last row, I guess you could say, of different folks that have their different tables. See where we can sneak in. This is a busy corridor of the Share Fair. So maybe we can sneak in with the New Jersey State Archives. Maybe not. We'll see who we can get. Oh, we have some folks over here. So didn't get to meet him on stream, but Samuel came up and Sammy came up and told me that my YouTube channel was a little bit of an inspiration.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Also,
and then we have Genealogy is Fun over here, Yona Paley, who I've never met in person, so I'm going to clip this and shake your hand.
Nice to meet you, Jarrett.
Nice to meet you, Yona.
Yeah.
So if you can tell people about your YouTube page, because another Jewish genealogist who's on YouTube.
Yeah, so my YouTube channel is called Genealogy is Fun, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Genealogy is a whole lot of fun. I was very much inspired by the Genie Blogger channel as well, and I just talk about a myriad of topics from my own personal family. I'll research the families of famous people, and talk about different tips and tricks and things that I've picked up over time. So it's a fun channel. So check it out. Genealogy is Fun on YouTube.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'll see you all around.
Yep. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Yep. All right, so now we're going to see if we can sneak into the USA division. So we're doing a live stream for the IAJGS Facebook page, and we have this wonderful genealogist down on this end who many of you may recognize, and she's running the Jewish Gen USA division, USA Research Division. So if you could just tell us all about that, Ellen.
I will. Thanks, Jarrett. I'm Marlis. Yes, this is a relatively new division at Jewish Gen. It started during pandemic, but this is our first in-person presence. We weren't in London last year. Philadelphia, very historic community, second oldest Jewish congregation, Mikveh Israel is here. We collect Jewish institutional records from around the country, Jewish newspapers, Jewish hospitals, Jewish orphanages, Jewish military records. And our big project is Shul Records America, which is a finding aid, directing people to the location of almost 1,100 congregational record sets and over 100 repositories. And it's growing, and we've had lots of response today, people stepping up to volunteer to find us more collections. Part 2 would be, once we know where the collections are, to then create indexing projects. This is our volunteer coordinator, Sue Lauscher. She sets up projects, whether JGSs run them or individuals, and we're always looking for volunteers to key entries, mostly in English. We're also looking for Hebrew, Yiddish, and German translators. We have current projects on circumcision records, rabbi and cantor lists, some synagogues. Max Hepler's doing vital records out of the Houston newspaper. We've had recent JGS collections donated from JGS Illinois and JGS Colorado and JGS Greater Boston. So we're doing lots of stuff and we need help, so volunteer.
Very cool. Thank you so much for telling us about it. And for those who want to learn more about this new division for Jewish Gen,
we have a website that's on our nice nail file and link brush giveaway. This is our URL. If you want to zoom in there underneath there, that's the Research
see
Division
if that can
website.
come into focus. It's not focusing on the camera. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it's focused. usa.jewishgen.org.
And then our index records are available through the Jewish Gen Unified Search, like any research division on Jewish Gen.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So everyone check that out if you want to learn more.
Appreciate it.
Bye. All right, so I don't know if we can sneak in anywhere else, but I think we've covered most everything. So, and what time is it? Oh, it's perfect, almost noon. So thank you everybody who joined in for the live stream. Unfortunately, we didn't hit every table because it's just so busy, but a great reason why you should try to come out to conferences, to be able to come out, talk to all these folks, and these are all the folks who are at the top echelon doing the things that are pushing the field further, and you could be one of the people in the know just by coming. So thank you everyone for joining. Be sure to look further into the conference and have a wonderful rest of your day.